What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to easily research profitable KDP niches. So welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. So, like I said, in this video I'm going to share with you how to easily research profitable KDP niches. Now what I'm going to do, share with you how to use 3 websites which I highly recommend using. One being CreativeFabrica, 2 being Amazon, and the other being Etsy. These 3 alone, you can find some really profitable KDP niches. Now what we're actually going to do is just brainstorm or show you how to brainstorm a bunch of ideas, and then once you've got those ideas you want to see if they're actually profitable. So I'm going to share with you how to do that as well. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I got something pretty cool to share with you as well. So let's just get on with this video and I'll share with you how to actually find profitable niches. So here on CreativeFabrica, we want to start researching. Research. That's all that everything comes down to. Now, when it comes to research, you should already have an idea of what you kind of want to publish, whether that's a colouring book, a notebook, a composition notebook, a sketchbook, anything like that, or a planner, a journal, a tracker. Those 3 things are very similar. Journals, trackers and planners. Proper journals, not just a lined notebook. So let's go ahead and actually dive in. What I would go ahead and do, on CreativeFabrica you can find so many untapped niches. So what I would like to do, let's say we're going to start researching for trackers, planners and journals, again because they're very similar, as you'll probably see as this video goes on. So right in the search bar up here on CreativeFabrica, I want to put in KDP journal, and then I'll click enter. Now let's just let that do its thing for a second, because now it's pulled up all the available journals here on CreativeFabrica. And now what I would go ahead and do is go through this whole list. Maybe not journals, let's try a tracker. Let's do KDP tracker. I like trackers because you can actually create a whole book around them, and you only need to really create one page that can be duplicated throughout the book. So now let's actually take a look at this and see what we got, and then I'm going to show you what I would do. So right here we have some type of planner. It's just a 2021 planner. Let's leave that. Let's leave that. Let's go here. KDP interior breastfeeding tracker. So let's open this. Instead of opening the actual listing, let's open the seller, the creator, just here. So this one is KDP Mastermind. Right here we can see that we have so many different niches that we could actually go through to see if they're profitable. We have a burger review journal, so I would never have guessed of that. So now let's just open this up. Let's take that, just give that a second. So let's take this title and see if people are actually searching this over on Amazon. So here we are on Amazon. Let's change this to all, because that's how I like to do my research. So on there, let's click there, let's click paste. Let's take a look. So burger review journal. Okay, so nothing's happening. Normally, if someone's searching for a book, Amazon will auto-populate that, and we can see that that's not happening. So burger review journal, no one's actually looking for it, so I would leave that. Now I'd go on to the next. Animal profile record logbook. Okay, so now let's take this. Let's take that title, give that a second. Animal profile record log. So now let's go back over to Amazon. Go to here, let's do that. Again, so nothing is coming up. Oh, there we go. So animal profile record book instead of a log. And now if we click on there, we can see for this, there's only 151 results for this type of book. So now what I would do, I would take this, put that into a spreadsheet or a notepad, because we have a niche which we could potentially look further into to see if we want to create that book. So now I would close that. Let's just do this for a second, go back to there. And now I would keep going through this whole list. So we have a restaurant review journal. I would take that, go over to here, to Amazon, see if people are searching it. If people are searching it, I would put it into a notepad or a spreadsheet. Then I'd keep going through. I'd go to pool maintenance logbook, music listening logbook. Then I'd go through this whole list, checking, and then I'd close that. I'd go back to the beginning and then start going through other sellers. So we went through them. So now I'd go on to the next one. I'd go on to here. Now this is what takes the time. Research, research, research. But the more you research, the better niches you will find and the more money you will make. But now we have this seller. And now I'd go through here. So they have a to-do list. I'd go over to here and type in to-do list journal. And we can see that just here, to-do list journal. So people are searching this. So I'd go back, I'd take this, put that into my list just here, to-do list journal, and move on to the next, and just keep going through all of these books. Again, this is what takes time, but this is how you find all those niches. Now, this part of the process, finding the niches, you're not trying to find profitable niches just yet. You just want to build out a huge list of niches. Then, once you have your list, you go back to see if they're actually profitable. But now I've done that, I'd move on to the next. I'd go here and go to this seller and then check out, see what books and niches that they're in as well. Because chances are there's going to be some profitable ones. But that's what I'd do. Here on CreativeFabrica, I'd go through all of this, and then go on to the second page and just research, research, research. So that's one way that I would research using CreativeFabrica. The second way is just using Amazon. So I'd potentially do the same thing here as well. So let's go on all departments. Let's do trackers or planners. Let's do planners. So planner 4. And right off the bat, we already have a bunch of ideas. So let's do that. We have planner for men, women, kids, girls, mums, school. Planner for nursing students. So that is very, very specific. So I type that one down. And then for desk, teen boys, small business owner. So look at that. Planner for small business owner. In fact, let's go ahead and turn on SPT's Chrome extension, because this is how you actually find out if a niche is profitable, and you can do that for free. This is Self-Publishing Titan's Chrome extension, and if you want to check it out, go and check out their website at selfpublishingtitans.com. Anyway, let's go back to here. So planner for small business owner. That's what we found by just typing planner 4. Now from here, we can see that there's 5,000 results for this. This isn't going to be an amazing niche. But now, if we scroll down to here, we can see other publishers publishing within this niche. And this isn't going to be the only niche that they publish in. So I use this for my key seed phrase, and then I'd go to the first page, we'd take a look here, and then I'd go over to their sellers or to their author central or their page or whatever. Just give that a second. I'd do this, and now I'd see what other types of books that they are publishing. Now, small business planner, let's take that. So let's just copy and paste that, small business planner. Then I'd go back to Amazon and then type in small business planner. So let's do that. Right off the bat, we have a bunch more keywords that we can actually go through, but let's take a look at this. So it's small business planner, 6,000 results for this, potentially a good niche, but I could take this now and put that in here. Then I'd go back to this seller. They specifically do business planners, but we have small business planner. My business planner, that could potentially be one. So my business Planner. And then I'd scroll through all of these to see what other niches there are. Then I'd go back. Oh, I deleted the page. Back to here, and now I'd keep scrolling through. So let's scroll down. I just paused the video pretty quick because the SPT Chrome extension was slowing it down. But now I'd go through here and take a look at some of these other publishers publishing in this niche to see what other ones that they are publishing. So Digital Marketing Planner. So that's one that I would never have thought of. So I could write that down. Digital Marketing Planner. And now we have another niche. So I would just keep doing this on Amazon, typing in keywords, going through, looking at their other books, seeing what other niches they're in, and then writing down those niches, making my list even bigger. So that's how I would use Amazon. And then I'd also use Etsy as well. This is how I do my research. I use CreativeFabrica, Etsy and Amazon. Now with Etsy, it's all very, very similar. So I'd type in a key, seed phrase. For this instance, let's put a printable tracker. And then I'd click enter. And now we're going to get a bunch of more niches that we can take a look at. So right off the bat, we have this printable budget and expense tracker. So that's budget and expense tracker. So now I would take this niche. So let's just do the budget and expense tracker, as we can't give a printable option over on Amazon. But then I would type that in here as well, and then move on to the next. Now, if I find a seller like this over on Etsy, I'd go through to their actual shop to see what else they have. And from here, we can see there's even more niches. So planner printable pack, monthly budget tracker. So that would be another one. So I would then type that into here, into my list, and keep going. So right here we have planner, undated weekly planner. So I would type that in here. That's another niche. Then I'd go back to here. Let's find another one. So a habit tracker. Let's open that up. Oh, that was the wrong window. So habit tracker. I would take this and put that into my list, and so on, going all through these listings here on Etsy to try and find those niches. Again, this is actually what takes time. This is what most people don't want to do. The research part, the research. The more you research, the better niches you will find. Now here on Etsy, if you're trying to do some research, I suggest searching printable as your first keyword. So printable tracker, printable planner, and things like that. And that way you're going to find some really great niches like this one's a habit tracker. Let's actually take this habit tracker, go over to Amazon. Let's change that to all departments. And then let's put in habit tracker. So just give that a second. There we go. And now let's just put in that habit tracker. So let's see if anyone's searching this. Okay, so they are. So quite a lot of people are searching a lot of different things related to habit tracker. Habit tracker and goal setter, habit tracker and journal. These are all niches that I could put here into the notepad or the spreadsheet for further investigation a little bit later on. But then habit tracker, so we got that here, habit tracker calendar, journal. So let's go on to habit tracker and give that a second. Now we can see there's only 1,000 results. Now again, I'll just keep doing my research, building out this list to as big as I can make it. So just keep researching. Then you want to try and find the profitable niches within your list. So the research part is the easy part because niches are everywhere. You can literally do this within half an hour and have a good old list of niches. But then when it comes to actually finding the profitable niches, you want to use Self-Publishing Titan's Chrome extension just here. Go ahead and download it. I'm now going to turn that on and then just give that a second to do its thing. There we go. And now while that's just loading up, I'm just going to pause the video for 2 seconds. And bam, there we go. So from here we can see that this is potentially a good niche. They've given it a score of 49. Ideally anything above 60 is really great. Anything in between 50 and 60 is a good niche as well. And as this is just 49, I'd say this is a fairly good niche. We can see the average reviews, only 404. And that average BSR is under 500,000. So this would probably meet my criteria for me to actually create a book. And we found this by doing the research, brainstorming a bunch of ideas using 3 different websites, one being Amazon, CreativeFabrica and Etsy. Remember, the brainstorm session of you finding all these niches is the easy part, and then the boring part is going through your whole list, plugging them into Amazon to see if they're profitable, and that is what takes a very, very long time. And that is the very, very boring part. Now, if you want to see more videos like this where we actually do research, I have actually made a few on the channel here. So come and check out this one. This is 30 logbook niches within 10 minutes. We have 35 colouring book niches within 10 minutes as well, and then we have another one just here. Now what I've gone ahead and done is actually put that into a playlist, so if you want to go ahead and check out that playlist and those videos, I'll link it right there in the right hand corner. Now when it comes to doing all this research, like I said, that is the boring part. This is what I've been doing over the last couple of days, trying to find as many niches as I possibly can for trackers, planners and journals, and so far I actually have just over 100 niches. Now this is my own personal research that I have been doing myself, but what I'm actually going to do this week, and if you're interested in this, I am actually going to be giving the huge list which I found or put together with the journals, the planners and the trackers. I'm going to create the list and then put it here within the spreadsheet, and my aim is to actually build out that list of niches to over 200 plus, and I already have over 100. I've been researching the last couple of days, but this is what the video is going to be all about this week within the LCB Vault. So if you want all that done for you research because you can't be bothered to actually go to Amazon, go to CreativeFabrica and spend hours and hours researching, if you want that, then come and check out the LCB Vault. There will be a link down in the description below. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been StackinProfit, and I'll see you again soon.